Jon Foster has gotten a lot to celebrate since his time on American Idol. The season 23 runner-up has made quite a few headlines as of late, including a few career milestones. Recently, Foster had a special reason to hold back tears during his 19th birthday. Foster first came to fame after appearing on season 23 of American Idol. Fans saw him perform covers of songs from Conway Twitty, Garth Brooks, Randy Travis, and Elvis Presley. He also performed an original song, Tell That Angel I Love Her, dedicated to his late friend, Maggie Dunn. Ultimately, Foster ended up the season's runner-up, with Jamal Roberts as the season's winner. Following this, however, Foster has since shared a few big moments in his ensuing career. As previously reported, Foster recently shared his debut at the Grand Ole Opry, a venue famous for showcasing country music talents. However, his debut wouldn't be his last performance at the venue. Foster also hit the stage on July 9, 2025, which is also his 19th birthday. Taking to Instagram, Foster recently looked back on the moment. As he noted, "I'm glad I was able to hold back my tears until I was walking off stage, because the moment I stepped out of view, they started flowing." The country singer shared that he received a special birthday present this year. As he continued, "To receive a standing ovation on the biggest stage in country music, the Ole Opry, on my 19th birthday is a feeling I'll never forget. Thank you so much to everyone who voted and supported me on this journey. If there's one thing I'm feeling right now, it's, why me, Lord? Glory be to God." Fans were also happy to see Foster share this moment with him. While sending him praise for his talent, many were also quick to wish him a happy birthday. A few also felt, however, that his career was just getting started. Some comments included, "America loves you Jon Foster, and so do I. So proud of you and all you've accomplished. You are definitely a star. Big congratulations to you. Congratulations and happy birthday. You really do deserve to be playing at the Opry. I never was into the old style country, but then you kind of changed my view and perspective on it, and I like it now. You're my new favorite country artists. Happy birthday, congratulations on making the Opry so young and early in your career, keep the good work. You will be inducted soon. I just feel it." The soft glow of the stage lights shimmered across the historic wooden planks of the Grand Ole Opry, casting a warm amber hue over the crowd and performers alike. Tonight was no ordinary night. It was a milestone, a celebration, and a testament to dreams realized. For Jon Foster, it was a moment that would forever be etched in his memory, his 19th birthday, and a performance that transcended mere song, touching the depths of his soul. The journey to the Opry. Jon Foster's journey had begun in a small town nestled amidst rolling hills and sprawling farmland. From the earliest days, music had been his refuge, a sanctuary where his voice could soar and his heart could speak. Growing up, he spent countless hours singing along to country legends, dreaming of one day stepping onto the legendary stage that had hosted icons like Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, and Dolly Parton. When he was just 14, Jon entered local talent shows, pouring his youthful energy into every note. His voice, raw yet full of promise, caught the attention of his community. Encouraged by his family and friends, he uploaded videos online, where his soulful rendition of "I Will Always Love You" went viral. Doors began opening, and his star steadily rose. His big break came when he auditioned for American Idol at 17. The nation watched as his heartfelt performance of "Forever and Ever, Amen" earned him a spot in the top 10. Despite the fierce competition, Jon's authenticity and emotional delivery endeared him to millions. Over the next 2 seasons, he evolved, learning to navigate the limelight while staying true to himself. The significance of the Grand Ole Opry. The Grand Ole Opry was more than just a stage. It was a symbol of country music's soul, a shrine where stories were told through song, and legends were made. For aspiring artists like Jon, performing there was akin to crossing into a sacred realm. It represented the culmination of years of dedication, hardship, and unwavering passion. His invitation to perform at the Opry on his 19th birthday was an honor he had only dreamed of. It was a recognition of his journey, an affirmation that his voice mattered and that his story was part of the musical tapestry woven into the fabric of Nashville's history. The night of the performance. The night of the performance arrived with a mixture of anticipation and nervous energy. John arrived backstage, clutching his guitar case, feeling the weight of history beneath his feet. His family, friends, and fellow contestants gathered around, offering words of encouragement and pride. As he stepped onto the stage, the house lights dimmed, and a hush fell over the audience. The spotlight embraced him, warm and inviting. He took a deep breath, feeling the familiar tremor of adrenaline mixed with awe. The grand chandelier above sparkled, casting shimmering patterns across the aged wooden floor. He looked out into the sea of faces, some familiar, many strangers, all waiting to hear his voice. The orchestra began to play, and John launched into his song. But this was no ordinary performance. It was a message, a heartfelt tribute to everyone who believed in him, and to the power of dreams. The emotional turning point. Midway through his song, John's voice wavered, an unexpected tremor that turned into a swell of emotion. Memories flooded his mind, the late nights practicing in his bedroom, the doubts that threatened to consume him, the unwavering support of his family, and the countless times he'd nearly given up. As he sang about hope, perseverance, and love, tears welled up in his eyes. The notes became more soulful, more vulnerable. His voice cracked slightly, but he pressed on. The audience was silent, captivated not just by his singing but by the raw honesty pouring from his heart. In that moment, John Foster was no longer just a talented young singer, he was a vessel of genuine emotion, a testament to the power of authenticity. The tears streamed down his cheeks, glistening under the stage lights, as he poured every ounce of his soul into the song. The audience's response. The crowd responded with thunderous applause, some members visibly moved, others wiping tears from their own eyes. The moment transcended entertainment, it became a shared experience of vulnerability and connection. Backstage, his family watched through the curtain, tears in their eyes. His mother clasped her hands over her mouth, overwhelmed by pride. His father nodded silently, understanding the depth of his son's journey. The judges, who had seen many performances over the years, exchanged glances of admiration. They knew this was more than just a teenage boy singing, it was a young artist bearing his soul on a historic stage. The aftermath and reflection. As the final note faded, John Foster stood breathless, tears still shining on his face. The applause continued, echoing through the walls of the legendary venue. For a moment, he closed his eyes, allowing the emotions to settle. In the quiet afterglow, he thought about what this moment meant. It wasn't just about the applause or the accolades. It was about staying true to himself, about the power of music to heal and unite. He realized that his tears were a symbol of his growth, an acknowledgement that vulnerability was strength, and that authentic passion could move even the most stoic hearts. Later that night, in the quiet solitude of his dressing room, John reflected on his journey. He wrote in his journal, capturing the feelings coursing through him, "Tonight was more than a performance. It was a declaration that I am here, I am real, and I will keep singing my truth. The tears I shed are a reminder that I am alive, that my story is just beginning." Moving forward, the days that followed were filled with media interviews, social media tributes, and new opportunities. But for John, the most meaningful moment remained the night he performed at the Grand Ole Opry, on his 19th birthday, a night when his voice and his heart moved an entire room, and he found his place within the timeless legacy of country music. He knew this was just the beginning. The road ahead would be filled with new challenges and triumphs, but he carried with him the memory of that night, the night he was moved to tears by his own truth, and by the power of music to transform and inspire. In the end, John Foster's performance at the Grand Ole Opry was more than a milestone, it was a testament to the indomitable spirit of dreamers everywhere, proving that with vulnerability, perseverance, and passion, even the most ordinary moments can become extraordinary.